breakfast, head out. We'll talk business. Oh, good. Sensibility. Do y'all head out and let Lucky talk with him?
I'm gonna insight check Lucky, I guess, just to make sure he's not actually gonna do it.
Lucky hates these kind of people.
Yeah.
He's just good at
Yeah,
schmoozing.
roll your insight.
I just want to know, like, what's the plan here? I don't know anything.
I think that's what's most unsettling.
Okay, great.
He sort of takes a seat next to him and kick back, starts taking a drink and laughing along with this lovely man of a mayor. After a few minutes, he comes out. And he has this smile on his face. And he's chuckling before putting his mask on. And you just see that smile immediately go flat. All right, let's go.
I assume that situation will not be talked of again.
It's resolved for now.
We have our job here. The one that we were contracted to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's get this going.
Right. Let me give y'all a bit of advice. We can't afford to be on bad terms with our employers.
Exactly.
So whatever feelings we have, stuff them down inside for now.
That's why I'm hoping they're involved.
He's not.
As much as you might wish it. He's a different sort of monster.
Don't let the desire to point fingers force your hand to point the finger.
Huh?
Hey, as a small aside, how many hours has it been since Lucky said, "Hey, in 6 hours, check on the thing"?
Probably 5 at this point.
5. Okay. So, in a little bit, he'll check.
So you head out. You do see that little Fulton is sort of sitting behind his still sleeping father, just sort of doodling on some paper.
Sebastian would go over to the kid. He doesn't know who this kid is, but obviously there's some sort of connection here.
He just looks up as he's drawing, and you see a picture of like a stick figure version of him and a stick figure version of Valkyrie fighting off monsters together.
Aww. It's like,
Aw, you're his only friend.
wah wah. When the Lord Marshal wakes up, kid, can you let him know that he should get his proper rest?
Oh, no, that's just how he is.
Ah, but tell him the Black Watch told him to do so. A watcher is worthless if they're sleeping, so they should control when they sleep.
He just looks over. That's just kind of how he's always been.
Give it a shot. He might listen to the Black Watch.
He just looks over at y'all. If he didn't listen to Mama, he's not going to listen to you. But thank you. I don't mean to be rude.
No, not rude.
But you were.
Your mother. Where is she?
She passed.
Suppose even half-elves have their limits. Cherish your father. I'm sure he does the same for you. If it might not seem like it.
He just like looks over. Guess in his own way he does. Maybe one day he won't be as busy.
Well, that's what we are here for. To take some business off his plate. And maybe get him a proper night's rest.
Who are you?
We are the Black Watch.
I know that. Who are you?
Just a ranger.
What's a ranger?
That is a very complicated question. Go ask your
Oh.
Valkyrie.
Are
Watchman
they
Valkyrie.
cool?
We don't aim to be.
Oh. Are they cooler than Valkyries?
I know some pretty cool rangers, so sure.
That's. He starts drawing a third figure.
I want to give this kid like a weapon or something, but
The last time you gave a kid a weapon in Oath campaign, they stabbed themselves with it. Well, it's
no, it never happened because the campaign ended. So suck my dick. Get out of here.
Decanonized.
It wasn't canon, so piss off.
should have given the kid a weapon.
Well, we're all here, right? So
Yeah,
like
he's
Sebastian
following
gets
him
look
gun.
over his shoulder. Watchman Valkyrie. Perhaps we can give young. What is your name?
Fulton.
Perhaps we can give young Fulton something here. Some Watchman appropriate gear.
Isn't one
Something.
of our oaths to not get rid of our own gear?
12 oaths?
We do.
That's pretty cool.
Is to not leave behind equipment. Watchman Saturday. This is not leaving it behind. Perhaps he might find need of it. Yeah?
He's disgruntled at the fact that it's like, oh, that does make sense. But I don't like
That's
that
the
he's selling him
entire-
on the fucking
That's-
Watchman shit.
That's entirely the reason why Sebastian's telling to give the kid a weapon in case he needs it.
I drop down on one knee to be sort of level with Kiddo and pull my backup dagger out of my boot. Hey, buddy.
The boot dagger.
Hey, Valkyrie.
You ever used one of these before?
Father showed me how to. He like stands up and takes his wooden sword and like does a thrusting motion with it. You stab
Good.
with those. Don't slash.
Exactly right.
How's his form?
Pretty decent. Like he does a one arm extended and hand stabilizing the end of the thrust with the forearm.
Good.
Listen. You ever have to stab somebody or something, you only get one shot, okay? So you gotta really mean it,
Okay.
okay?
I kind of like to stab Patty.
Patty?
Who's
Yeah,
that?
he's a jerk.
Okay, don't
Okay,
go
to
stabbing
pull-
right at the people.
Pull back,
Who's
pull back the dagger and kind of hold it above his head and say, "It's not a toy. It's not like this. Wooden sword. You got me?"
Okay.
You think the oath is pretty cool, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do our own oath right now, okay? Stick your
Okay.
pinky out.
He stands up real proper.
I think pinky's for a pinky promise.
Right. Pinky promise. Wait, what are we promising?
This is your sacred oath.
It's my sacred oath.
I promise.
I promise.
Only use my weapon if I absolutely have to. Only if
Only
I'm in
use my
danger,
And if I absolutely have to, if I'm in danger,
or if someone else is in danger.
or if someone else is in danger.
Okay, I think that's good.
You hear snickering coming from behind you as you see a couple little kids all dressed up like little dandies laughing at you.
They don't have knives.
Suckers.
My pride is in danger. Step, 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 step.
Sebastian's gonna insight check Flora about if she herself places a lot of value in that credo. If those words either are from her past or at the very least they're values that she very much idolizes. Yeah. No, it's a new day. I got more lucky points, baby. No, we ain't letting that stand. Fuck. All right.
So- Ring?
I use
I use a ring on that. I say my life
I-
that ring.
I use thaumaturgy to make a thunderclap happen behind the dandy mayor kids.
Amazing.
Yeah, you see them like get scared and take off.
What the fuck were those?
Does the,
Lord Bonsui's kids.
does the
Those
Lord Marshal wake up from the thunder?
Those were kids? Why are they dressed like that?
Because they're stupid.
I thought they were like a circus or something.
You see him like shake. Do you have something to report?
Only a
Hey, Dad.
sleeping watcher.
He just looks down. You have studies to do, boy. Get to them. Yes, sir.
Go wait for Fulton to leave. And as soon as he does so, Sebastian will just remark, your child wonders if your love for him is gone, along with his mother.
You just see him, like, get to his feet. My parenting is none of your concern.
I'm merely stating an observation, Lord Marshal. It's what Rangers do. Even if you don't like the reports I give. Do what you will with the information. We're setting out.
He just nods. If you need anything, find me.
Of course.
Before getting up and sort of like working out the kinks of an old body sleeping in armor.
We should do his Pilates.
As you hear the tink 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 of the gate as it opens up, you head out for another day. That is where we end.
Hey, only 2 minutes passed. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
That's way
Oh,
wrong.
Man, what?
Forgot
Yeah, I wish.
Set
It's been a while since I see that one, huh?
So let's see, who can we put here?
I think Clarissa.
Clarissa,
Lord
Dead
Marshal,
guy.
Elijah, Maskless Elijah,
Maskless Elijah.
Lord Marshal, that guy, and Kid.
Shit.
The kid is just the size of like the number 60 up here.
Maybe his dad doesn't love him. He named him after the fucking balloons from Metal Gear Solid 5.
He wants his kid to disappear like those balloons take people away.
So, what's our next
Step
steps?
for
The
up here.
fortune teller. Is it just the fortune teller? Is that our only lead?
The witch
Uh,
hunter
Very
Yes,
good.
captain
Also
it's
have-
yes.
No, you have the lady who lost her child first.
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah.
Right, okay, my bad. Forgot about that.
Witch hunter captain also said there's old magic about.
But we would have no insight into discerning that, and honestly, that's their forte.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We'll just have to trust that the rapport we've gained with them is enough to get them to tell us what they learn.
If we don't get anywhere with the other leads, we could use detect magic to try and find the source of that.
I doubt
go.
we'll find it. We should have. We should have told him about the ancient evil, or at least a superstition. Not that there is a confirmed a Type 6 nearby, but that it stems from the interior of the lake. That might have been a good clue for them. I mean, we could see them around town, surely, and just tell them that, so...
I gotta dip, guys. It's bedtime for little Katie.
Yeah.
Good evening, Kitty.
Good night.
Have a
Good night,
good
Kitty.
night.
My bugs.
No.
Stop streaming.
Man, I am so glad you've taken to the mayor so much.
He
I love him.
sucks.
I love him from like a hate point of view.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone to hate.
Just unabashed, this man's just a piece of shit. Fuck him.
Just good to have an NPC that's like, give me a reason to murder you, like any reason.
Right, yeah, like every conversation with him so far, all two of them, I've thought about, okay, how can I get away with killing this guy in a way that won't come back to like ruin everything?
Well, that's the thing, right?
But I
Like,
think,
if
there's
we
no
talk
way.
it out with Lucky, there's a way we could do it and control it.
No, there fucking isn't.
There
I don't
probably is, but it's not something I would advocate for as Crash or as Sebastian.
Yeah.
I will say, if y'all do that, Sebastian's reporting the fuck out of you guys.
Oh yeah.
Like it is not our job to be police out here. Our
I wish
job
it
is to
was
kill monsters.
possible to do it in like a discreet way, because Jericho would do that, but it can't be done. I don't think so. And
Oh no, the town went
That's
into a
okay.
riot and the mayor got killed. Oh no. That's the best case.
sometimes the person that deserves to die doesn't.
A mysterious random death with like a weird cause of death and a long list of suspects. Wow, that's crazy. Wow.
So far, since this has started, the only non-child victim has been the
Mage
mage
Hunter,
hunter
Steven.
whose body was left to be found.
Yeah.
But the thing, here's the thing
So they
though.
couldn't get the
It could
information.
have taken the body. Why didn't it take the body? It left everything there, plain and simple, out in the open. Why didn't it take it? It clearly could have just walked
Does it
away with it.
think that even us knowing that the mage hunter is dead, like it could be that two things. It thinks that it doesn't matter that we know this information, or because there's the potential of that being able to be tracked back to it. Those are the two things that come to my head immediately.
I don't think those. I think it left it there to send a message. That's a taunt. It's sadistic, we know that. That, or it was caught out again. That's why I couldn't move it.
It's just Assassin's Creed where you kill one guy, someone happens to see you, it's like, oh, gotta take care of that guy, then two other people see you, it's like, oh, fuck.
Maybe whatever's behind this will do us a solid.
What?
Kill the mayor.
What?
I'm gonna.
What
mayor's
did
actually
Elijah
10.
say? Like, was Elijah there to see him getting killed?
No,
No,
he
right?
found
He
the
was
guy
there. He
after.
found the body,
Yeah.
Mhm.
He tried to save
Okay.
the man, but he was already gone.
but we don't know when that was.
Oh no, mysterious killer! Don't send a message to us. Don't send a message to the mayor.
So, I think
Uh.
the timeline for rigor mortis is it sets in after 2 hours, so it's
2 hours. And we didn't find him at a 1 hour mark. We found him.
like, I'd almost
hour or
say the
something.
2.
Yeah, an hour and some change, and then by the time he got to the estate, it had been
It
another
was
hour.
2 hour. It did not. It would not take them an hour to go from body to the estate. It's like 500 feet.
Sorry, what I meant was, it was like an hour when Elijah was running away from the body.
Maybe. Yeah.
Then by the time it reached the estate, would have been another hour. I think that makes sense, timeline-wise.
I'm not saying that we should do this, but it would be actually very easy to get away with the Mary stuff, maybe. Because you would just slit his throat ear to
It's a
ear.
shame we're not
Mage
doing that though. That's a shame.
Viper got indicated in the murder of Steven just because we have to arrive the same day that he died. I don't think there's a way we won't get indicated in a murder that we actually did commit.
I have a sneaking suspicion, this is a crash theory, that the Fireflies play into this somehow. I'm wondering if the Fireflies
Are pissed.
are trying to do their own agenda. They're taking over someone and doing something. That's what I'm wondering. But now that there's this disguise
possession?
capability, I don't know. Because I don't think the Fireflies will just give the ability to cast magic. That doesn't seem like their capability. Although they are in theory a sorceress origin, so maybe they can.
It's not impossible. It's just not possible. No,
It's improbable.
improbable. Yeah, it's unlikely. I think the Fireflies kind of wrapped up as soon as Elijah said, "Oh yeah, when they made us burn the body, the Fireflies left." And
That's
now
the
they know
thing.
where they are.
Where do they go? That's what's catching me. Like, surely they would have gone somewhere. They would have gone to do something, right? So that's what I'm wondering, if they found something. They found their own way to get their village back. If they're like hive mind smart enough for that.
Oh, maybe.
I'm also wondering how the Fireflies interact against the Type 6, because I can't help but feel like they did something against that ancient evil, considering how, you know, Lake Erie natives aren't fucking dead.
Maybe come to docile.
But that's beneath the lake. That's deep within the lake. Fireflies can't get there. I mean, they're not normal fireflies, sure, but
They must have given some benediction to the place, though.
right.
They don't need
that's what I'm
to. They don't need to go underground. They just need to protect their little bubble here.
saying.
So sort of like the what was her name? The Lady Renewal, right? She
Yes.
didn't actually go all the way underground to deal with the chained one. She just sort of lived up here and somehow chained it underground.
Right.
That's how that works.
Oh yeah, she's certainly good, Victor.
Think so. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the Fireflies don't need to go all the way down. They could just do holy capability up here and affect it down there.
Mhm.
It would be a poetic irony and twist that if, like, the Boogieman is related to the Type 6, we need the Fireflies to come back to deal with the Boogieman. Because, you know, that's a pretty common thing, right? How that's like revealing something invisible, you need some sort of great light or something to burn away their invisibility, or like spot them. Looks at fairy fire.
Oh yeah, true.
So I don't know. But the thing is, we need a lead as to like where the Boogeyman's sourced from. I don't think the Fortune Tower is like a Type 6 in disguise, because I'm just like, you could do a lot more here than just do this. So I don't know about that. I do think the Fortune Tower probably can do some sort of fortune reading though, because people be weird like that.
People do be weird like that.
Wow,
What?
the greatest deduction I've ever heard. I think the fortune teller can do some kind of fortune telling.
I know, right?
Who asked for you to comment?
Hey, listen, there's a lot of charlatan Fortune Towers though, so
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
I also want to go to the middle of the lake. I want to go to the mines.
I do too.
I mean, it's not that far, right?
I feel like there's gonna be more to that sentence. It really isn't. I mean, they go there several times a week.
Yeah, so you just hitch a ride on the next one. Bring the mage hunters or both of them. Both of them.